Welcome to Intuitive Art Sales. This is the show where I, Jessica Craddock, am going to teach you how to source your art marketing from within. You're going to practice claiming that authentic art business that you want and leading into the most natural way for you to get there. You're going to learn to get connected to your intuition, your confidence, and your community so that you can sell your art consistently while holding strong boundaries on your work-life balance. Welcome back to many episodes of Intuitive Art Sales. Are you feeling like you don't know what you're doing? Or maybe you're worried about what people think? Or you're in over your head? If so, I have good news for you. It means that you've decided to get out of the mud and into a new level, a level where you can be bigger, where you can take up space, where you can follow your inspiration, where you can do things the way that you want to do them instead of the way that you think you should. If you've ever heard the term leveling up, it means that you conquer one level, right? You move to the next one and you just keep moving up levels, up levels, up levels. I heard this concept from a coach named Natalie Miller, where she compared leveling up to Super Mario Brothers. You try really hard and you learn all of the secret hiding places for the coins and how to beat the bad guy. And then you go to the next level. And when you're at that next level, you don't know anything. You have to start completely from scratch. Sure, you know how to jump and get the coins and smush the mushroom guys, but you're in a whole new environment, and those skills are just the very basics of what you need to survive. If you are suffering from any of these symptoms, it means that you have reached that next level, that you are no longer in that place where you know exactly what you're doing and you're comfortable and you could play it over and over and keep beating it. You're going to have to learn new skills, new mindsets, new tricks of the trade in order to survive. But this is a good thing. It means you're willing to go bigger, to take up space, to do things your way. And there is nothing more valuable and special and a greater skill that you can have than learning how to do that over and over and over. So let's dissect these symptoms a little bit, shall we? Number one, you have no idea what you're doing. Of course you don't. It's new. You shouldn't know what you were doing. If you knew what you were doing, then that means you are letting yourself fall back to those old levels. As sticky as it sounds to always feel like you never know what you're doing, that's really the best place for you. That means you're going to get what you want. Are you going to have to learn these new skills? Of course. But you learn them through trial and error. That is how you master this level. And you want to beat it. You want to expand. You want to grow. Fair warning, as soon as you do, you move on to the next level. Symptom number two, you're worried about what other people think. And again, same concept. It's because you have not introduced this new style before. You have not given them new prices. You haven't tried out collaborating to see how that will grow your audience. You haven't tried whatever it is that you are wanting to do yet. So you're naturally going to be worried about what people are going to think. However, if you are sourcing your marketing from within, from your intuition, from a place of sanity, like I am teaching you throughout this podcast and in any sort of coaching program that you're in with me, you know that you're going the right way. No matter which direction you choose, you're going to be worried about what other people are thinking. So what we're going to do is instead, we're going to find what we want, what drives us, what we can't live without, and we're going to go for it. Because whether we do or whether we don't, we're still going to be worried about what people think. So we might as well go the direction that is right and true for us. Symptom number three, you feel in over your head. What am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? Please make it stop. This is hard. These are those brave, repetitive actions that I'm always telling you to take. And yes, they do require You stepping up and you being brave and continuing to take them. But they are your best shortcut to getting what you want. You are taking risks in the name of something that you want more than the feeling of safety and knowingness and comfortability. And that is a sign of someone who's going to get what they want. Staying at your old level is no longer serving you. This old level looks something like continuing to sell things that you know people will buy, but your heart just isn't in it anymore. Or maybe it's never changing your prices, even though your profit margins are just so slim that it's almost not even worth doing. Or maybe it's continuing to build your entire art marketing career off of the back of Instagram posts, even though that model really isn't working for you anymore. Engagement's falling, sales are down, but that's what you know, so you stay there. It's comfortable, but it's no longer serving you. This new level is a little bit scary, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but that's because it's new. You haven't conquered it yet. But the good news is you've already moved up to that next level. You're already growing, you're already expanding. Now you're just solving the problems that come along with that new level. I just want to say, if you're there, I want to give you a really deeply heartfelt congratulations and let you know that makes you a winner in my book. Entrepreneurship is all about that self growth and being willing to continue climbing that ladder over and over to reach your always expanding goals. But remember this, you don't have to be an expert when you get help from one. So if you are feeling under the water, in over your head, you don't know what you're doing, there's always help available. And in case you're interested, I'm going to do a quick shameless plug and let you know I've got some great stuff going on this month. Normally, I don't do specials, but November just has that energy to it. And it felt like something fun I wanted to do this year. Between now and this Tuesday, I'm offering a one-on-one special. It's 3 1-hour long sessions with me, you and I, on Zoom that you can use anytime between now and December of next year. So if you want to work with me in any capacity in one-on-one next year, this might be a really great package for you. Normally, I don't offer these one-on-one sessions without some form of larger container, but when I do, this 3-pack would be $2,000. And until Tuesday, it's only $997. I'm only offering 10 of them total, so if you want one, grab one while they're available. If you're interested in chatting with me about it, go down to the show notes and there will be a link for you to either purchase directly or email me your questions. See you next time. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit subscribe so that you can get new episodes loaded straight onto your phone as soon as they're ready. And if you have a couple extra seconds in your day, would you take the time to rate this show with how many stars you think it deserves? I would be ever so grateful. See you next time.